Hi Capricorn, welcome to your December reading for 2017, the final one for the year. I hope you've had a very good year and a good month last month. Hope all good things came to you and that you manifested, because you are the great manifestors, that you manifested everything that was able to come your way. I would like to take a while to just thank you for your support, for your overwhelming support. It's quite humbling, and your wonderful comments that you leave. I really enjoy reading those, and it helps me to bring to you what it is you need and modify what I'm doing so that it's to your best advantage. So I thank you for that. I thank you for subscribing to my channel and for sharing and liking my videos. It's greatly appreciated. It's wonderful to connect to so many people across the globe. And thank you for those that have overwhelmingly contacted me for readings. I've been absolutely, I've enjoyed it. I've enjoyed contacting and connecting with my subscribers, which is a really lovely thing. So, with no further ado, let's see what December has in store for you, Capricorns. So far, it's looking very interesting. It's looking really like another good month, I think, to see the year out and move you to your birthday month. Fantastic. Hope you've enjoyed November, because it was, the energy around you has been absolutely wonderful. The readings that I give and the spreads that I do for you is really an indication of the energy that's around you, Capricorns, for this month. And it's really up to you then to use that energy to direct what you need to achieve as best as you can. So have faith that it is there. I've got a few extra cards, so I'll leave those to the side and we'll see what messages they will give you. Okay, so let's have a look. I feel like December for you is going to be a bit of a lightning month. Things are going to be happening really, really quickly. You're going to be, I also feel like you're going to be very, very busy this month. Hugely busy. I feel like you're going to have planned things that you're going to do in December. You've got it all organised, you've got it all planned, because this is what you do well. And things don't quite work out the way you thought. Life takes you in a completely different direction, or things come in to undo your plan. So what I suppose they're telling me here is to be flexible. Be flexible. Don't be too rigid. Don't lock horns and think, no, this is not what I had planned, this is not what I'm going to do. There are opportunities in that spontaneity. So be flexible with what you've got planned. Be prepared to change your plans. Be prepared to take another path or do something differently, because in that difference there's going to be adventures, there's going to be new things coming in for you, and it's really good. It's going to be a month of doing, of action, of creativity. Okay, it's fiery, it's moving, it's this is the energy that's around you. Okay, this is your card. Okay, this is the card that it indicates to me what sort of energy is around you this month. So it really is about being prepared to change your plans, to do something differently, because it's going to introduce to you, it's going to bring in and around you new people, new situations, adventure, which is really exciting, which is really good. It's really very good. Okay, so it is about, the Four of Wands. There is change, there is movement. I feel like they're saying to me there's change, there's movement, opening new areas for you. So I feel like you're going to be doing things that you didn't expect to be doing. meeting people you didn't expect to be meeting. It's also, I think, if there's social events, you're invited to things last minute, just get dressed, go out, enjoy that newness that's coming in around you, because there is a lot of opportunity in that. There's a lot of networking, there's a lot of opportunity, it sets the ground for 2018. Okay, so that's really important. It lays those foundations, because I feel like for you in 2018, it's going to be a very different year for you. It's going to be quite a new year. It's almost like a number 1 year in numerology. Even if that's not where you're at, it's just that this year's been a closing of doors and a moving on. Closing those doors, moving on to new horizons, moving on to newness. It's redefining you. It's becoming, reinventing you. There's a different way in which you're doing things, is what I want to say to you. And that's a good thing. Okay, that's a good thing. It's like a year in review for you, and there's all these new things happening, and because you've made those changes, because you've gotten rid of things that are no longer valid in your life, then you've opened the doorway for new things to come in, okay? You've got the Ace of Swords, which is, to me, these new things that are going to come in. New things are going to come in for you, lightning fast, okay? New beginnings. For some of you, it's you're going to take, I feel like some of you are going to take on some sort of new study, okay, that you've been thinking of doing for quite a while, irrespective of how old you are. I feel like you're going to be, there's new learning there for you. There's new study there for you. For some of you, it's, a move of house or new job or a promotion. There's newness, okay? New things coming in for you, happening very, very quickly. It's things that you've, maybe thought about doing for a while, and now finally, yes, I'm going to do it, and you just do it. You just go ahead and do it. Okay, so there's a lot of new opportunity. It's to do with the mind, with thinking, with learning, with communication, okay, for you, which is underlying all of this change, okay, and you're strong enough now to do it. You've got the strength, you've got the ability to do it. You're balanced, there's the sunshine, there's the eternity symbol, there's the rose, which is love and balance. Okay, so that you've got that strength and that confidence to be able to do it. So tap into that to bring everything that you've wanted into fruition, because it's your time. It's your time now, okay? And it all comes about through, things that you've learnt in the past, adversity that you've faced, situations that have not been pleasant, things that you've had to really work through, and you've worked through it. And in that process, you've become wiser. You do things differently. You've learnt a lot. So, there are no negative lessons. All lessons are an opportunity to learn, to grow, and you've got that, and you're carrying that with you into the now, and into 2018. It's that wisdom. For some of you, in the past, it's also caused you sleepless nights. There have been sleepless nights there of thinking, of processing, of concern, but that's in the past. So let's move that on, and let's move on to what's coming up. I feel like December spilling into some of January, it's going to really be a time for you to have a rest. Have rest and hibernate, put together everything that you've learnt, process it, refine it, and learn from it. It's a time of what I would say is hibernation. So that's, go on a holiday, stop work, stop the routine, stop what you're usually doing, take a break, and process what you've learned. Take that as an opportunity to see what you've learned on a spiritual level, see what you've learned on an internal level for you, and the person that you've become, the direction you're going in. Everything that you've learned is you're going to process it. Some stuff you're going to keep, some stuff you're not going to keep, and it's going to make you stronger. It's going to take you to the next level. So there's a time in December where you're just going to take a break. It's going to really be withdrawing, a time where you just feel like you want to withdraw So it will be possible for some of you, it won't be possible for others. But as much as you can, withdraw, process, go internally, go inside you. It's not about what's going on outside of you. It's really the changes that are happening internally. Because what happens internally, if we change that, if we change our perspective, it changes everything in our external environment. So that's what is going to be happening for you, and it's going to be a really good thing. You know, it'll be probably a week or 2 weeks. 2 weeks for some of you, okay? And that's okay to do that. Just withdraw and have time for yourself, you know. Do that, because what the outcome is, what it's going to bring to you is, you know, opportunities. You're going to be revived. You're going to take what you're going to know. You're going to have an understanding of what it is you want and what it is you don't want. So December's going to be a real time of stock taking. What is it that you've got? What resources have you got? What have you learned? What strengths have you acquired? How have you changed? What are your needs? You know, they're all the sorts of questions I feel like you're going to be asking. So it's a real sort of mental sort of month. It's in your head. It's working things out. But what that's going to lead to is absolutely fantastic opportunities for you, fantastic opportunities, because you know your direction, you know what you want, and that's really important. Once you know what you want, your path is going to be a lot clearer, and there's opportunities there. So anything that you want to do, any changes you want to make, anything that, you know, your life is just going to go in the direction that you're wanting it to go. It's just, you're going to go from strength to strength, and it's going to get absolutely fabulous. So it's a really interesting month that you've got coming up around you. You know, it's also a month of, you know, in that processing, it's going to be a real month of manifesting. You know, this is the wish card. What is it you want? What do you desire? Bring it in, manifest it. You know, and I said initially, you know, I feel like this month for you, the great manifestors. Create what you want, bring it in, affirm it, because you've got this opportunity of all your cups are overflowing with what you want, with the abundance, you know, in every sector. So bring it in, because you have had a hard time, you have had a hard year, and this is the rewards of everything that you've done, everything that you've learned, everything that you're bringing with you in the final month of 2017. So there's, you know, these are great cards. Absolutely, the Sun and the Wish card. They're really positive cards. So if that energy's around you in December, utilize it, use it. Bring into you what it is your heart desires. You know, that's really important. That's really important. It's really very good. You know, it's very good. You know, this is in the position of your hopes and your fears. There is nothing to fear. You do have moments of doubt. You do have moments of, am I doing the right thing? You know, where am I heading? This is really hard. There's moments where you go to places within you that you just know about. But there is a light at the end of the tunnel. There is a light being shown to you. You're almost there. You've almost finished all that work, if not finished it, you know, and moved on, because you're through. You're through. You're victorious. You are victorious in what you've set out to do. So that's pretty good. You know, it's over. You know, it's time to move on and you know, enjoy that. You know, enjoy that. Again, you see you've got the Nine of Cups, which is abundance, manifestation, creating, bringing in happy times, celebrations, bringing in all the good times. This is what you're moving on to. After all your, you know, after everything you've learned or everything you've brought with you. So it's quite a good month for you this month. You know, I feel like it really is a month of things happening. You know, there's going to be spontaneous things that are going to be happening lightning fast that you didn't expect. You thought you were going to go down this path. This is what you were going to do, and plans are going to change very quickly. Plans will change. Embrace it. Embrace it and move with that, because in that change there's going to be new opportunities for you. There's going to be new things coming in for you. You know, and I also feel like for some of you there's going to be some sort of reward, some sort of accolades, some sort of recognition as far as your work goes. So I feel like there's, you've burnt the midnight oil at work and thinking, well, what am I doing this for? It has been noticed, and there is a reward there. Okay, there's accolades coming to you for what you've contributed, what you've done, what you've achieved, which is a really positive thing. And with that, there's celebrations of that. So going along with that, there's a pay increase. It could come in the form of a pay increase, an award. There's something that's coming that's recognising the efforts and the work that you've done, which is really really nice, because that's also this card here. There's light being shone on you, on what you've achieved, what you've done, the work you've achieved. Okay, which is it's really good for you. Finally, you feel like, wow, okay, that's really happening. Which is really good. I'm going to just have a look at these. These are the other two cards that fell out for you, so you get an extra two cards, which is fantastic. You've got the the Five of Cups. It's in reverse. So any hard times, any difficulties, any depressed state that you've had around you, it's moving on. It's no longer relative. It's moving on. It was with the Father of Pentacles. The Father of Pentacles, which is, let me see if I can hold it so you can see them. The Father of Pentacles, strength, good foundation, bringing in abundance, being confident in what you can achieve, what you can bring in. Okay, so if there's been financial difficulties or concerns, or where you've had a depressed state of mind, that's finishing, that's done. It's in reverse. If it was right way up, well, I'd say, well, you're still in it. There's still some more to do, but it's not. It's in reverse. Okay, so that time of reflection and concern, emotional, depressed state, that's moving on. And here you've got the Father of Pentacles, which is the King of Pentacles. Strength, good times. The rainbow in the horns. It's a ability to, rainbows come after storms, don't they? So after the storm, there's the rainbow, which shows us that it's finished, the storm's done, and here's the light, the sunshine coming through, and that's very much what the situation you're finding yourself in as well. Okay, which is really very good. So it's seeing its way out. Okay, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to pull out another card. These are beautiful cards. They're called Dreamtime reading cards. Can you see those? They're just gorgeous. And they're from an Australian artist called Laura Bowen. They have just an absolutely amazing energy. A little bit of Australiana, celebrating our Indigenous people, that I thought I would use as my final card, because they're just beautiful. Here's this one for you. The Southern Cross. This is what sailors use to navigate the night skies. Okay, it's the Pathfinder card, which is really what I've been saying here. It's you're now finding yourself, putting yourself on your new path and following that, and it really is about you, about what your needs are, what you want. You've processed, you've gotten rid of and cut away things that are no longer relevant in your life. Okay, that's moved on. So you're on a new path now. So bring into that path what you want, what you feel is going to be good for you. Ultimately, if it's good for you, it's going to be good for your family and for the people around you, if you're happy. So really look after yourself first. Find out where you want to be, not where other people want you to be, where you want to be. That's really important. Okay, so be guided by your inner stars, your inner self, your inner light. Be guided by that, and you'll move on to new adventures, new paths, new light. Really exciting. So it's a really good month for you, a great finale month for 2017. It's a culmination of all the difficult times, everything that you've been through in 2017, but towards the end of 2017, things have really come blossomed for you, come to fruition for you. You've learnt your lessons, and now it's time to put all those positive things in place. Okay, so I hope that that's helpful for you, Capricorn. I hope you have a lovely December. Enjoy your celebrations and family, and I will see you for your 2018 yearly reading.